Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here for this Facebook Live. We're going to talk about the weather in just a second. Foggy morning for us.
Yeah.
We'll talk about how long that sticks around. Plus, we got your news headlines as well. But first, a reminder, you can find us live here on Facebook each weekday morning. We go live about 8 o'clock for you. If you can't watch us live, watch us whenever it is convenient for you because it stays on your feed throughout the day. You can also find us on our Inforum YouTube channel and your favorite podcast platforms. Just go to inforum.com/subscribe or /podcast. Subscribe's at the end.
Look for the Inforum Minute.
Look for the Inforum Minute. There we go. All right, let's talk some weather this morning. Another foggy morning for us. Foggier today, though, here in the metro.
Totally, especially early this morning. It's starting to get a little bit better. It's not gone yet, but we're going to work in that trend today. This morning, super soupy. I mean, I took my
really
normal
thick
path, and it was even kind of just like,
You could hardly
where
see
am
anything.
I? Really threw you off.
Disorienting.
Yeah. Certainly. That is still the case up north, by the way. Highway 200 into the north, your dense fog advisory was just extended until 11 a.m. So you've got quite a few hours to go of at least very dense fog. Probably going to be foggy up in that direction all day long. Might get better through the afternoon, but I don't think it necessarily goes away. You're looking at a fairly gloomy day. There's a tricky little stationary front that's playing games with us today on the north side of that front, which again is lining up with about the Highway 200 corridor. You're going to stay foggier, cloudier. Your high temperatures will be teens, 20s with a north wind today. Further to the south, on the south side of that front, our wind is out of the south. We're shaking up the fog as we speak. We'll see a little bit of sunshine. In fact, Wapton is sunny right now. And temperatures will end up in the 40s to the 50s. Big spread.
Yeah.
Like a 40-degree temperature spread across the region today.
Wow.
So it depends on where you are for what kind of day you're going to have.
That's a huge swing.
Huge swing. That front slowly sags its way to the south later tonight, allowing for more fog to form tomorrow morning. Might not be as terribly dense, but it's probably going to be pretty widespread. I think a lot of folks are going to wake up with some fog to start Thursday. Cloudy sky throughout the day, highs in the 30s to near 40, overall quiet, little bit on the breezy side out of the southeast. Friday's the day where things really start to change. We'll see moisture, a little low pressure system build in from the south, southwest. Our wind flips around to the north and colder air starts moving in. And so we're having this moisture move in as our temperatures are starting to drop, which of course can make things a little messy.
Yeah.
I think starts off as some rain or some drizzle, switches over to a period of mix. We'll watch for a window of freezing rain.
Okay.
Can make things icy. Southeastern North Dakota into west central Minnesota is kind of my target area right now for that. We're more than 48 hours away from that system moving in, so we'll see if that shifts. But I'm going to watch for a period of freezing rain, I think, on Friday. Then a switch over to snow as colder air continues to rush in. Our temperatures drop through Friday afternoon, Friday evening, into Friday night. We'll watch for a little light snow. All moves out well before you wake up on Saturday morning. The weekend looks decent. Temperatures back up into the 40s to near 50 in the south.
That's nice.
30s to near 40 up north, but does look windy.
Ah.
So if you're planning to do things outside, maybe you still need to take down Christmas lights and you're thinking of being up on a ladder on Saturday when the wind is gusting 30 to 40 miles an hour.
Be careful.
Might not be super fun. You make that call. We still have a mild day on Monday before another system moves in on Tuesday, watching for rain, maybe some snow, and then temperatures falling. By the mid to late parts of next week, the end of our 10-day forecast, our highs are back down in the teens and 20s regularly.
Okay.
So we've got a little bit of a pattern change. Winter is not done.
Yeah,
just
sticking
yet.
around.
Yeah, we're in kind of that fall spring
again
for
sure.
right now. Okay, weird split today. Colder up north, much warmer down to the south. Just depends on where you are.
All right.
Fun stuff. Okay, that's all.
All over the board. Thanks for tracking it.
The sunshine. See, much better.
Fog is dissipating, but it was thick this morning, that's for sure. All right, to your news headlines now. NDSU police are investigating a possible sexual assault in a residence hall. They say it happened overnight, Sunday into Monday. Police said the report indicated the two people involved may have known each other and had exchanged messages. Police did not say if the suspect had been questioned or if an arrest was expected. One of the proposals for a new Fargo Convention Center could be in trouble because of the Bison making the jump to the FBS. There are 4 proposals under consideration. One of them would put a convention center, hotel, and entertainment district next to the Fargo Dome. The Fargo Dome Authority has previously pledged money that will go towards the convention center, but now the authority wants to keep that money for upgrades to the dome itself, especially with NDSU football moving up a level to FBS. Developers might have to find some new sources of funding or try to get public funding for that version of the convention center to move forward. An Iranian native who's living here in Fargo calls the U.S. and Israel's attack on Iran a humanitarian effort that could save lives. Raheel Mahini says her family is in Iran, including 5 siblings, and they're not cheering for the destruction of their country, but those attacks there do give her a better chance to see her family for the first time in 13 years. She says it charts a path for freedom for her home country, as over 6,000 people were killed in Iran's recent crackdown on nationwide protests. Mahini says she hopes this attack leads to a regime change, which may include the leader of the opposition to the Islamic Republic. Local realtors now say right now is the best time to buy into looking to buy a house because 30-year mortgage rates have recently dipped below 6% nationally for the first time in more than 3 years. The last time mortgage rates were this low was in the fall of 2022. But buyers should also be aware of the relationship of home prices and mortgage rates in their search. Because of some of those dropping rates, house prices could go up because of a higher demand, more people getting into the market. Now, the new lower mortgage rate comes as lenders like Gate City Bank and Western State Bank have come out with mortgage rate relief programs that can actually drop your rate by as much as 1.5%. It is available for buyers who earn up to 80% of the area's median income. North Dakota State's move to the Mountain West is already generating some excitement. WDAY First News anchor Lisa Badeau landed an exclusive in-person interview in Honolulu with Hawaii head coach Timmy Chang while she's on her holiday vacations trip with WDAY viewers. She sent this back for us. He says that adding the Bison to the conference brings championship tradition and competitiveness to the Mountain West. He says when Fargo fans make the trip, they'll experience something special that he calls the Aloha Spirit. The Bison will play in Hawaii this fall, but the exact date has yet to be set. We, of course, will let you know when the Bison schedule does come out. A lot of people looking forward to that day. Many people are headed to Valley City today for the 89th annual North Dakota Winter Show. The vendor show runs from 9 to 7 today through Saturday. You can find the full schedule online at NorthDakotaWinterShow.com. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, for the second time in a week, a Moorhead Spud football standout is heading to the Gophers. Wide receiver David Mack joins the show to discuss his commitment to the University of Minnesota. Plus, it was a historic season for both Bison basketball teams, how each were recognized by the Summit League. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal. And remember, join us for the rest of our newscasts today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we're back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7. So we'd love it if you could join us then. Bye.